Got to get a grip.
I suspect a few thousand Passenger Jakarta fans disagree with you. But it is a free kick that can be curled in by Rizaldi, who's got a wonderful left foot. First saw him in the SEA Games last year. Rizaldi's ball. Simic!
Talked about him knowing where the goal is, movement around the box. He's picked the spot, which is at the top far corner of the penalty box, and then a completely unmarked man gets ahead of Masli Mazlan, who's no match for him. No one picked him up when he was at the very end of the box, and he's got a free header, but there's a long way from goal.
That's right. Keep on forgetting about that.
No chance for Izamtari.
I'm looking around. It's like, all right, I'm a granite golem.
Wow.
Watch me go. Does like 14 damage as the granite golem. 82, and they're
finding themselves at the bottom of a very, very, very tall mountain, with their opponents 3/4 of the way up it. Great ball in from Rizaldi. Bullet header from Simic.
Campfire while the rest of the lanes are being pushed in.
Harris Harron, Adil Zafar.
The rest of the team is here and ready. They are going to make the punch. It's not going to be able to find any kills. The A blast goes through. It sets everybody to the range. W goes through. Who's going to get the snowball? It's actually going to go up to the creep wave. They're going to try and get it's going to be a double root. The silence, the press silence, and it's going to be an accident, not accepted kill. But an easy ultimate for that one, forcing out the on. It will be enough. It will not lay in, will go down. Although Sun manages to go down as well. Ooh.
The trap shown by Johor at the moment, which is almost none.
3 dead. 2 of them are cores. Yeah, they definitely got the better of the gold change there.
To change anything at this point.
Experience is a little bit 50-50, but the better of the gold change. That's a big thing there. Good probability. It's looking a little bit like Sun's win probability. For a little while, it looked like Newbee was going to win. But of course, this win probability thing is just as probable as and predictable as an eventual love life, but you know. Who cares? Anyway, let's see. How's everything going anyway? What's the Chairblade got? So he's got his mantra. Let's show off kind of a little bit in that fight, but he ended up getting ulted and died immediately. Necro jumping in and getting an easy ult onto him, making him to where he's stuck for that little while longer. I think it's fair next up for the Ember Spirit, the 4th stack for the Witch Doctor, as well as the Elder Titan. Thunderlord's going to go for a Hex into a Blink Dagger, or Blink into Hex, one or the other. I don't really know about Blink. I think Hex is a great idea.
Confirmation.
Well, with Punch,
picking up the yellow card first for the game.
Like it's a Walrus Punch and Walrus Kick. It's 12%.
One from across from the right from Rico, one from a free kick from the left from Rizaldi. A direct look. Nice game better of Adritani.
Beautiful progress.
Adritani takes a risk, gets away with it. One of those nights when everything works for Procedure. Or maybe not.
He's going to shift into his Nightmare mode.
Looking for the
Metamorphosis with Nightmare mode. Easy 110 gold from the Flying Ice Totem.
Adam Norazli. Simic. Sliding tackle from Afik Fazel.
Going in the mid. See that Sour as well. It's going to heal up the creep A's. Just Bloodstone, man. You know, I'm 50-50 about it. It's like, you know, Necro already has some great regen. Nice block there. Snowball damage. It's going to be an ultimate going out from the Life Sealer to easily kill Cat. AA ball going through. Unfortunately, it was going to be for the team fight, but doesn't need to be dedicated towards anything immediately.
15 minutes gone, you got to say that.
Wailing on the tower here. Clockwork Flare going out. It's not Ags on the clock yet, is it?
Trying to hit the ball down the right hand side.
It's almost done, but he is going to go ahead.
To a race, which is going to win all day long. Now the left hand side, Newbee's winning those races as well. So as long as they get that little space where they can swing these diagonal balls.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised by the axe. I'm not surprised they're going to take this rush either. They didn't even care about what possible vision they had of them doing it. Spirit goes out, but managed to find all four of them in the stun. Lands on all four of them. This is a great possible setup here of Oz prepping his TPO. Drop the burn damage, and looks like they're not leaving it this low shot though. Pretty low. The ultimate goes up from the Elder Titan though. There's going to deal a lot of damage to O in the meantime, but again, not waiting. Necro actually grabs it though.
Again, Rizaldi. We know he's aiming for the big number 9.
I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that. Are you sure?
Darren Locke chases Rizaldi. Sure? He's go all the way back to.
What do we got on the Axe timer here for Tusk? He's pretty close. He's about 400 gold away. Still going to go for the Hex and the Blink Dagger there. Let's go ahead and look at the opposing force here. Life Seal going to go for the Nullifier. Necro's still going to go for the Shiva's Guard. Ancient Apparition popping in the air ball up the top lane where it's dealing adequate damage to the Ember Spirit with TPs, so not TPs, but remnants out. There's no Aghanim Scepter on this AA, so it's not going to be enough damage to kill him here. Speaking of AA though, it's the next one on our list here. He's going to go for what looks to be a Silver Crest. Clockwork going for the Aghanim Scepter, and Tusk for the Ags as well. He's about 200 gold away. It'd be really fun to see him kick people out of fights. Snowball going through, he's going to mass clear that wave, and there it is. Aghanim Scepter up and running.
Is that a deal?
Actually, TP's back to base to get it. He's so excited.
As we fight.
Which damage is it to?
Short, Harris.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it didn't deal damage.
Good enough for Smith-Sofyan.
He's got a blink though. What he can do is just blink in front of the people, kick them into the team fight, and just make everything worse.
Ball into Rico. Junior over to block off Rico.
Terrorblade going for it with Lincoln next into the butterfly as well. Just break that Necro ultimate there. Baby Blast going through. On's going to use himself by the looks of it. Blink out, and he's gone. Guess he's just going for a lot of utility items. There's no way to interrupt that, unfortunately. It's not a channel or anything, it just happens.
That's just a class of a run from Rico. Gets into that position and then finds Ramdani. There's so much time to have a look. And again, Marko Simic, who moves really well in those initial areas. Just got what's happening when you got players.
Lane's going to farm up the top lane while they go ahead and take out the bot lane here.
Rico getting into the byline and then putting the ball in.
Titan Sleep is going to take care of a good percentage of the creeps, but not enough to be a great enough percentage. This Dragon King is doing a lot of damage actually. Deals siege damage? What is this?
Well, if they thought moving Harris and introducing Junior to the lineup would tame Marko Simic, they forgot about
he just deals a lot of damage, that's it.
Better than a goal again since he moved to Jakarta. Foul by Afik Fazail, the game's gone past Afik.
Well, credit to procedure at this point.
I want to see this part. I want to see the Tusk Gags in work.
Then they've not allowed Johor
kick that guy out of there.
A lineup where we've been
come on.
looking at and saying there's a lot of players here who have not had a lot of minutes. We know they're full international.
Yeah, I like it.
Besides Haris Harun being a foreigner, the rest are all local players.
I like it a lot. Terrorblade's still here. Just managed to spot him at the last second, but he sends out his Terrorblade illusions to finish up his dirty work. This is what I was talking about. Terrorblade just farm away, and then he can illusion away,
two in the penalty area,
and then he can farm away. Clockwork Ags up and running. It's definitely a very scary thing, being able to hook every 12 seconds. pretty important. You know, Clockwork's already off the map. It's already hard enough to beat him. A ball goes through and it's going to land at least the grab target. And he's dead. 100%.
In the opening quarter.
Yep, there it is. Actually, it's godlike. 12, 3, and 7. He's got a lot of damage. Actually, he has a lot of damage because Necro continues to veil under Clockwork's Q, which is 95 damage a tick. And it happens, well, what? It's 10.5 duration every 0.7 seconds.
Smile on the face of Rohit Chan.
Well, there's some sort of math behind that I know I could solve if I wasn't too lazy to solve it. The blast goes through. Snowball also goes through. Man, there's no remnant available for the end of their escape.
All you need to do
so this is all him just TPing out. And there's the Clockwork cut in. Ice looking for, oh no, he kicked him too far. He kicked him too far. He has a remnant available soon. Goes for the slide of fist and he's dead. See, there's a downside to kick, alright? It's great because it's funny to watch. It's pretty cool and it does the job. But that kick distance is actually pretty far.
Well, besides that second goal from a free kick,
look what it said, it's 1400.
From almost similar
1400 kick push. Now here's the other thing.
Risky coming late on that third goal.
A disruptor ability is an 800 range cast. And think about that, it's 400 less than a blitz. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's level 3 blitz.
3 goals.
It's the distance that the tusk kick.
Deal dives in. Harris. Mulhady. Well, even the home fans are relatively quiet because in their wildest dreams they wouldn't have expected this start. Adam Norazny. Azmi Faiz. Johor can't exactly say they're playing the time.
I'm going to go ahead and buy back. He's going to immediately eat the Clockwork cog.
In the team played in Pahang in the final first leg of the weekend.
Clockwork Cook going out, couldn't find his hooking target. Unfortunately, looks like his target is going to leave. The wall, of course. Radiant mid tower goes down though, however, with all this transaction going on, ult goes out as well. They're going to find at least 2 kills. Possibly 3. They can get this Clockwork here. Get the root, the silence, the sleep, the stun, the damage, the waxy is daddy. That is a lot of money to up. A lot of money. Let's go ahead and look at the fight recap here. They lost A tower. And then Terrorblade got top tower, came back, killed a bunch of people with the remainder of his ultimate time, and ended up making a 4K swing over to the favor of Newbee. This is the recovery plan, alright? This is Terrorblade. This is what Terrorblade does. He's one soulless creature that is very capable of making recoveries. And as you can see here,
call response.
It's not even trying to make a recovery.
Like this, and as a manager, as a coach,
here he's going to be a little bit greedy with his pickup here, but he's going to keep yelling out.
Initiated by character, by a bit of momentum, getting a bit of things going on your side.
By break, Shafiq blocked off by Hani. Nandritani took a knock.
This Terrorblade illusion is just like, I'm chilling, leave me alone, man.
With his cross,
there he goes.
Planted into his goalkeeper.
You got him, good job.
First time, winning himself about a little bit there in lock. And had a time to look up. Certainly that ball was meant for Nazmi Fine's man. So
good job.
Little touch and then you get shut.
Good job. Game is quiet, yes.
A little bit of a
quite quiet, of course.
Asking a bit of questions of that defense.
Gonna go for an assault cuirass still. Fire goes down.
Adritani. 25 minutes gone. I'll take that.
Already over 25.
That was quite right. One stat I can give you from Opta.
38 minutes.
2/3 of the possession for Passenger.
Let's go ahead and look at everybody else, though.
3 shots, 3 goals.
Terrorblade, he's got his Butterfly up and running, Ember Spirit. He's got his Lotus and Lincolns. He's going to go into the Sheep's Guard next. Elder Titan going to go for a Lotus himself. Witch Doctor still for the full staff, underload for Travels. Tusk is going to go for an Octarine core. Plus the, I don't know why he's going Octo though. Plus a Heavens, or not Heavens, Solar Crest. Clockwork going for a, looks like a Lotus as well. Agent Apparition has a Lotus, going to go for a gem into Hex. Necrophos, Dagons. Lots of Dagons. And then Mankey King more. Out goes PRODOTA, but it's a big bait. And
Besiege can do this
that
quite
big bait
comfortably.
comes with a price. It's wacky wacky. Just
Not
go
only
there.
are they 3-0 up, they've
Or
also,
waxy, I'm sorry, it's not wacky
this
wacky.
were to
What am I
go to
doing?
a head-to-head, they're level
You,
now in the
4
head-to-head.
stabs, lots of 4 stabs, and this is not great. He's dead. And, wait, did he just ult himself and almost die? No, he didn't. Oh, he has Lotus and Lincolns, okay. And, you know, with Lifestealer being dead and possibly a second hero here, Tusk getting pretty low. Ice looking to get the kick, most likely on Jaja.
Nice footwork by Afik.
And he's dead. From Catyu, actually. And now this is, unfortunately though, all of their creeps are stuck in the lanes. So they're going to go in Roche. It seems like a fairly good idea. They're going to go ahead and buy back. They understand the gravity of the situation now.
Simic chasing forces an error from Harris Harron. And Harris looks as perturbed as anyone by what's gone on. It's normally the calm and flappable presence. Harris Harron
gets one there. He's got Flame Guard anyway, so he'll be okay. Are they going to get this Roche in time is the question. Yeah, they are. Good. They 100% are. What goes in through the wall? He has the Aegis!
Dani.
Is he alive? Where did he go? They took the Aegis. They all left. He got the Aegis. Are you kidding me? Waxy. He got the Aegis. That puts Newbee in a terrible position. Some of their heroes don't have buyback after buying these crucial items like in fight. Waxy looking for a cheeky hook. It's not going to find one. At least my concerns. Silencing up this Terrorblade illusion. He knows it's an illusion. Doesn't matter. Interesting. Rocket Flare True Sight. I don't think that really cares. That really matters in this one. So it's definitely battery assault interval.
He plays number 10 as well.
Is it -3 or set to it's -3? Okay.
Not a wing back. This is the first for him.
Ramdani finds Rico. Rico's got Simic.
I don't quite get the. Oh, I think I know what he's trying to do here. He's trying to get an Octarine. So that when he gets level 6 or level 25, it's going to be 6 seconds Ice Sharp downtime. Well, the duration is 7. He's looking to lock people in permanently. Smoke, DD on the TV. It's TB illusion alone, just wiping the creep wave. Under low TP coming in. They cancel it.
30 minutes gone. This group
they're going to go on mid.
Songlam, 10 points.
They're like, I've got a DD rune. We might as well take this tower.
Brazilian Hani has got Schwedsoft available and nobody pressing.
That tower melted.
Johor 7 points, Tampines 1.
I didn't even remember if there was a tower there.
Very notable.
That tower just got annihilated.
It's a very disjointed 11. You get Darren Lock.
They have the Aegis and they have the cheats.
On his left
they're going to go for a Daedalus. She was guard, still the plan. Elder Titan still going for the Lotus Force staff as well as Boots O Travel. Still going to go for that Solar Crest into the Octarine core. Then we have the Solar Crest eventually on the Clockwork.
Interesting that the wing back was the deepest man there.
The Necrophos and Lifestealer still going to go for the Mankey King bar. Pre-piping. Waxy looking for the chop. Finds it on the Terrorblade. A blast goes through. It's not going to matter. Muted up. Stunned though. Not going to change anything. In fact, Lincoln Sphere is going to be there. He's going to turn out on this clock. And it doesn't look like he's getting out of this one alive. Though he's still the Aegis, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't have to get out alive. He just needs to get. Looks like he swaps out the. He tried to swap out the Necro. Still ends up dying in the process, however. Cat, got you. Gonna get caught out by. He's getting the right clicks in, but the rage expires at the last second. Terrorblade flying back. That's something they weren't really expecting here. Terrorblade coming on in though. Doesn't have his metamorphosis, unfortunately. That's what going out by the Witch Doctor is not going to do much. Lift up into the air by Wax. Looking for the Q here. It's not going to find it actually. It's going to find an Ice Shards. And they're going to go and try to find at least one pick off before the night is young. They're going to find one Hex. The stun goes out. No, it won't actually. It's going to be a lot of damage going in. Are they going to find at least one? It's going to land directly on his face. There's no HP left on this Terrorblade. He's silenced. He's going to die. That's a dieback Terrorblade. This is easy for them to rock down the mid lane right now and end this dang game right now. True Sight's on the ground. All ultimates available. And Necrophos, he's ready. He's got 4 damage gear still. That's about 4K to get those all. Lightstealer hexed up. It's going to be Soul Crested. Out goes the Orange Bell. Waxy not afraid to take a stand. And jump on in there though. There's going to be Rage going out from the Lightstealer. They're like, alright, I can't be eating these ticks right now. Does not eat the last tick anyway. They forced the buyback off of the Terrorblade, and then the Terrorblade died. The AA class. That puts Terrorblade behind quite heavily. He's going for a BKB though. Just sell the cheese if he really needs it, but I highly doubt that's an idea he's remotely considering. And it looks like Ember Spirit's actually going to go for some sort of attack speed item as he has a Moon Shard. Could go for a Moon Shard. He's got a Hyperstone in his pocket. Oh, Titan. Yeah, still going for that item. Force Staff, yada yada. BKB next on the Clockwork. After he gets probably his item in the Courier.
I've seen it even in the President's Cup.
In the Courier? No, there's a Dagon. There's 2 Dagons in the Courier. And that would make it a level 3 Dagon. 600, 700.
Still short.
This was the prayer that I saw when I saw the Terrorblade pick up. I'm like, this game's gonna last forever. Terrorblade is like, you know, he's a great hero and all, but he can't end the game. He could try to end the game. He never will though. Touch kick, trying to kick somebody out of there. A blast going through, not going to find a target.
Not that the Jackmania need much encouragement, but their support has been.
That's the only downside to Terrorblade. It's a great hero, but he can't end the game by himself.
I'm very sure those watching we puzzle how Joe is actually comfortable to sit and not press just yet.
Alright. You're going to get a Bloodthorn on this Clockwork eventually. He's just going to stay as an Orchid.
Cohesive pressing.
Smoke?
I don't think so at this point, and hence why they've decided to just sit.
There it is. There's the smoke. Under no vision, they're going to smoke right into someone. They find the Lifestealer and be able to kill him. That'd be a pretty beneficial smoke here. Dire Scan, they're not going to find anybody. Hiding on the high ground now. Not hiding, but he's on.
Rizaldi Benahusa can cause a lot of trouble.
I see between SYNC, not SINK.
For the SINK at the moment, it's apparent.
What better way to counter a smoke than to smoke?
Sorry, it's Rico. Clipped.
Alright, well they're lining up. So shots available. They'll find the Witch Doctor first.
Young players who lots of being put on their shoulders.
And revealed him dead. That's a dead Witch Doctor. Such is the world of supporting. You live, you die, you try again, and you get blamed. The world of supporting.
It's been a trademark of Ismet
Taught to you
Sofyan,
by a
overlapping. He's been doing it literally for 16 years.
Taught to you by me, a core player.
Looking as fit as ever, Ismet Sofyan.
Well, ladies and gents, there's always a period of time where I have no idea what I could talk about after a game's happened for so long. I'm not saying I'm at there yet, but I'm getting there. It's 48 minutes, and you know, there's only been one tower destroyed, and the Dire, the team that doesn't have the Terrorblade.
Him improving from that.
A blast goes through.
Chance he had from that
It's going to deal AoE damage, basically, just existence damage.
Powerful.
I don't know, the Over Titan.
That's as good as using your feet. Because you see the reaction
Slow out on him.
And a late run. That being the damage.
Yeah, I have other stuff to talk about, guys.
And with the 2 goals already to your name, you certainly have the confidence to put that away, and that's exactly.
I know you can't see my face, but this is my board face. There's always a point in time where games really start to slow down.
Sandy.
We're at that point in time where the games get pretty slow.
He's got a chance to move forward. Blocked off, good work by Rohit.
And it's already gotten pretty down.
Now then, Shafiq Ahmed. It's only got Darren Lock in the penalty area.
Because if you can send out a Terrorblade illusion to do a Terrorblade's job, and it actually does it well enough, then you're at the point where the game's going to be a really long game, and it's all going to be based around if Terrorblade lives. And judging by Terrorblade and his current buyback status, he's got a minute and a half left on buy, and they're just waiting on the Roche, which is up. He hasn't checked it yet.
Look for the give and go with
check the Roche.
Rico.
Then do the Roche.
The worst idea, it just looks bad when one doesn't follow through.
Please. It's going to be Bloodthorn for Terrorblade next. Ember Spirit. He's just got money. Sitting around in his pocket. Oh, the Titan's still going to go for the, not the Solar Crest. Lotus Orb. It's funny, they call it a Lotus Orb. It's not really that much of an orb. It's like a shell. Still trying to work on that 4-step, Witch Doctor, and Underloaf just walking around with money in his pocket. Tusk's still gonna do an Octarine, I guess. Clockwork gonna go for the AC, and... Wait, AC? I thought we already had one on Lifestealer here. Yeah, we do. What's going on? AC on the Clockwork eventually. Ancient Emperor's just still going to go for the Hex. Necropus just got money in the pocket. So it's Lifestealer farming up for Monkey King Bar, which will also just be money in the pocket. A blast going through. Not going to find anyone. Tusk hanging out. He's going to be rooted in Hex.
You get spreading themselves,
trying to turn this fight around. Now go to the mute. Ondo is going to find the kill out on Ice. Are they going to be able to find the kill on Ooh? Looking for the root. Not going to find it. Tusk going to buy back. Going to start TPing in.
Overlapping really for the first time.
Ondo.
This is what he likes to do.
Push him back, which means there's at least some people that will be staying behind. Ondo manages to die.
Over his career.
CatU does manage to escape.
Cause a problem with that kind of a feint.
But still manages to die to the Necro ultimate. Remember when that disabled buyback? That was pretty fun. You know, people played Necro because it disabled buyback. It's the most OP thing you could ever think of in your life.
Darren Lock.
Like, you thought playing that kind of hero was pretty good? No.
Go against Darren Lock for the handball.
Just no. You thought you could buy back? Never.
30-year-old
Clockwork,
referee.
please check it. Yes, now do it. End the game.
Udon.
You and I both need this, brother.
Rico.
That's the axe. 25 seconds.
To angle it over the wing backs.
Alright, that's a dead Roche. Stun channeling up. Ooh is not grabbing anything.
Because they're utilizing that space.
Well,
great. Who has the shard?
Good point here. A back three. You play with a back three, you need to protect them. Because if you're using your wingers offensively, quite
Necro that has the
It's
shard.
not happened in this game purely because of how
even AA would have the shard.
That
would have done the trick too.
And put them on the back. But if your midfielders are not closing those diagonal balls, then they will hit them.
What about Light Sealer?
Because
just shards out his
that space
BKB.
is going to be empty.
Maybe. You know, just maybe.
Lock catches Jaime. It will be a free kick, and they can be sought. Xavier.
Well, game is slow, guys. I can't really predict anything about this. Lotus Orb active.
Brazilian.
Could just snowball them. Oh no, because then it would have broke the Lincolns anyway.
It's a genuine
that means it wouldn't
attempt
have been
to get
casted.
late.
I've seen a bit of fight from Darren Locke. I've seen a bit
they
of
are
fight
looking hard to find a way to end this game.
I've seen Amiro Hadi get any defensive role and always playing as a defensive midfielder. So that doesn't do any justice to the midfield or the defense behind him. You get Afik Fazal at the moment.
And Spirit is almost dead. They get to relocate in, but that's every hero being relocated in. BKB, that's a fresh showing out on the turn lane. AAO would go through. Tusk looking for the kick, I believe, but not going to find it. In fact, it's really stuck in the corner over here. Terraplane ultimate, is it going to be enough? He finds it. Is it going to be enough, though, is the question. It won't be. He's down. Buyback is available. This all started from a really risque TP here. Coming in with the Clockwork Cock, though, is going to find me now stunned and not BKB. Yeah, that guy. And then, of course, though, he's going to find the kill out onto the Necro. Clockwork is going to get a free kill on the Witch Doctor because it was given to him by a good old kick there. There's the regen, restart the room there. The AA block to go through. That's what? Where is he? Oh, he's out of there. Oh, he BKB'd. Okay. I'm like, he was in the air. He died. Or dead. Or something.
Now the effort from
and I didn't know where he went. He just died. That was it.
Well, clearly there was a nudge from behind.
Man, is this a normal thing for these Chinese pro teams?
They
just take this a little bit longer to hit the game. Clockwork Cook going out. It's going to find at least one target within the ball itself. Waxy don't take quite a bit of damage. They are going to pipe up the tower. BKB just being shown on the Clockwork as well. It's a looking for the kick, looking for the kick, can't find the kick. He is dead. He's got the ages, not ever. And there goes the ages, but that is a dead Ender Spirit. Buyback still available. We'll go ahead and do that immediately.
No, you get to Skame Shafiq Ahmad.
And he's got to play off the remnant that's already placed out there, but little does he know that he's not the person out there who's had. Never mind, I'm just being dumb again.
Under 23 under his belt.
No, please don't reset. No, they're resetting. Come on, guys, it's 56 minutes. I played a 73-minute game today. It wasn't fun.
And contributed, but he's struggled.
It isn't fun. It's a better way to put it.
Stanley Bernard Samuel, former Malaysia international.
Isn't fun.
In the Indonesian professional leagues.
It isn't fun. That's it. It's just like, oh gosh, long games. All right, Terraplane, what do you got? Went for 35 summer cooldown, making it 5 seconds. And the Spirit going for the restored side. Great, I guess. It's the magic build. Magic resistance for the Elder Titan. This is last pick up there. One more Maledict tick.
His second hat-trick.
Underlord going for the plus 0.8 seconds of Pit of Malice route. Meaning it's, you're stunned in there for about 2.6 seconds. 1 second of no root time. Tusk, level 25, went for the Ice Shard cooldown, figured as much. And go for the Aeon Disc, smarter play. Battery Assault interval. Hang on. Clockwork open out. Not going to find the jump though. Ancient Apparition going for 20 HP regen. Plus 0.6 Heartstopper Aura. It's going to be picked up for Necrophels for some reason. Didn't go for the extra Death Pulse cooldown. I don't really think 0.6 more is a big thing. It's 2.9. I guess that's okay. It's not that great. Then we have Lifestealer. He's got the Monkey King bar. Going to go into Tier 2 boots travel. Currently has Mark 1s listed for some reason. Yes, I'm at the point where I can't say anything anymore. The game is just going.
this brilliant first 23 minutes. All 3 goals were scored by Marko Simic. Scores his goals in 3s, Simic.
You know, I wasn't going to get away with just one game. That wasn't going to be a long one.
Eased off the ball by Newbee.
That doesn't happen in the world of
the ball
Dota.
away to the overlapping of Rizaldi.
There's the Bloodthorn up on the chair blade there. A blast going through. Easy punch kick.
You, Stanley Bernard Samuel, or Raul Longi?
Well, I'm looking at that midfield.
Oh.
Shafiq Brahim, Nacho Insa.
Come on, somebody win or lose already.
That's my first 2. Perhaps keep just spare in the case of an injury.
Everyone that needs to be 25 is 25 now.
He's going to bring on a striker. It's either Safawi Rashid, who I would bring on, but I think Azman Baki will probably perhaps fit this game a little bit more.
So 3 changes.
Not at halftime. At halftime, 2.
Well, this is what's the win probability look like? Oh God, no! Why win probability? Why?
Opening 45 minutes for Persija Jakarta. Marko Simic, 2 headers, 1 right foot volley. Persija Jakarta in full control. They lead this.
Anyway, game's going on pretty long here. 59 minutes, 21 and 37. Currently, the gold graph is in the lead of the Suns. Doing pretty good here. Yeah, there's the net worth graph going in their favor. The experience graph going in Newbee wise. Now that all the cores are 25. Well, speaking of the course, everyone's
How many hotels does Trivago compare? 1,000? 30,000?
Come on, just find them. Find them somehow, please.
Trivago now compares prices from over 1 million hotels to find your ideal hotel
you know
for the best price. Hotel
Newbee's
Trivago.
like, we gotta kill people. We can end the game.
The world is coming to Singapore to enjoy great food, to enjoy time with family and friends, throw in top-class entertainment and world-class rugby. It's all happening in one place. HSBC Singapore Rugby Sevens. Not just a tournament, it's the ultimate weekend. Rugby lives here. Get your tickets now at singapore7s.sg.
Oh, baby. Under TP top. And they're available. And he's out. Oh, man. I didn't know the game was going to be this long. There's always got to be one long game in a whole entire cast series. It just gets you. No matter what. It got me. Who would have known it was going to be a Newbee game? Running out of things to talk about.
Live on the Fox Sports Network.
Then again, I guess I didn't really have great things to talk about in the first place, huh? Chivas guard's going to be picked up on the clockwork. But now what do we do?
Let's risk it.
Necro's got Max Dagan. He's got an Ethereal Blade and an Aghanim Scepter. 2 Chivas guards.
Monday nights, right after the F1 race weekend.
Are we really waiting on the next stroke?
Cut to the chase.
We're just going to respawn in 40 seconds. If Newbee gets the road,
Mondays, 11 p.m. on
that
Fox
could end the
Sports
game.
2 and Fox Sports Asia.
Clockwork jumping in, all by his lonesome here. He's taking quite a beating from Jai Jai. Looks like, no, please. Are we resetting again? We're not. Alright, they fired the kill on Merrick. It looks like at the same time, Tailwind muting silence. Is he gonna die? He dies. Buyback is available though. I don't know who's gonna reach quite a bit of HP. Will they get on the AA? The ultimate from the Necro will go down. My mouse is going crazy. And that's 3 dead. And they're like, alright, let's roach this bad boy. And he just came up. That exact second. That's the Refresher Shard. That's the Aegis. That's cheese.
Jakarta in command, and they'll be in command of the group. Their fate will be in their own hands if they can.
Don't pick it up, AA, please.
This
Don't be
lead
the
come
Aegis
90
carrier.
minutes. What do you make of the stats there, though, Roshan? Fairly even in terms of possession.
All right, well, with Ember being bottom, might as well go ahead and try for some sort of push here.
Look at what I've done with their possession, and they've been by far the most efficient, the better side in that first half, dominating, creating getting those goals to put them in commanding position.
They've been flourishing going forward.
Going out terribly to decide to buy back and make my life a little bit more terrible by doing so.
Statistical
Tough most likely is going to end up going down here. That's the Aegis being expended.
Well, obviously, if you look at the percentages on the flanks, they have been very potent. Lovely on one side, Rico on the other. They've just been running riot. Surprise, because JDT has got 5 at the back. But Steve, that 5 for me have put in one of the worst defensive performances I've ever seen.
Let's see how they're exposed at the back on the right, Chevy.
And they lost the Aegis, so they TP'd out.
Sorry,
and we reset again.
Jakarta's right, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. It's down that right-hand side, and Chevy's quite right to bring out that back 5. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think JDT are used to play.
Why does it have to be like this? You know, there's always got to be that one game out of the whole series. And you know what? This is game 1 still.
Right-hand side is outstanding. Yes, it's superb. But look at the overload they're causing. Ismet forming on from a right-back position. You've also got Ramdani Lestaluhu, a central midfielder, positioning himself in that area in between Junior L-Style and the left wing back Fazli Mazlan. Now, if you've got a back 5 in that space, the 3 ahead of them need to be working incredibly hard to shut off the space in front of them.
Maybe they're looking to get a kill here. Ice.
Comes out into Sandy here. Immediately what he's looking for is this
not
space.
know that Jaha is up here.
Now, we talked about positioning here. Ramdani in this position. What he's doing is occupying Fazli Mazlan. Look at his body shape there. He's got no clue that Rico is in this position and he's got the legs protected. So we'll just play it on very quickly. Gets it behind, pause it there. The second phase of this is Marco Sivic's movement. His movement, the timing of his runs.
So manages to get the kill out onto the Terrorblade, and all this is going down
as he runs into the penalty area. Just want to pause it there.
Mer's just doing Mer's stuff.
Now what you see from Simic is he doesn't make an early run
to buy back out
and kill the Spirit. If he makes an early run, Harris goes for him, and that will fix this block. Instead what he does, he holds his run. He lets Harris drop off onto the
not actually
and then makes a decoy movement here. Just kills Harris's right shoulder before checking back onto his left. Now, you want to say
so close to death without 15 HP away
yes,
from the drink.
and Adam, both of them are ball watching. Ideal is the one closest to Simic. Ideal should be the one getting the challenge to Simic and not allowing Simic
to remnanting in here. Who's going to take a lot of damage from this burn.
Forward the ball, and this time it's a problem for me with this midfield 3. Amarul especially
Ice being left behind.
Needs to come across and shut him down. He doesn't do that.
Down
Fastly gets put in a difficult position because he's not sure. Are they keeping a high line? Do I need to be dropping off? Are we playing offside? What exactly are we doing in this situation? And he gets killed down that right hand side. Again, it's that pace and the positioning as well. He's got Ramdani running him.
Guys.
Rico, lovely partner gets played through. Simic once again, look at that acceleration, timing his movement into that space
when you thought it was getting close.
They're getting destroyed. JDT down there right side.
Yeah, when
you're
Rico
not
comes
done
in
with
like
this
that,
game yet, PD.
when you have a sweeper,
you're going to continue to cast this game.
You have a sweeper. Harris is in that position. Any ball played behind the wing back, any ball played behind the left centre back, the sweeper, he should be there. But Harris and Ideal and Junior have been very effective. They've almost killed their own wing backs.
Net worth is scaling pretty weird here. Necro and Ember Spirit
40% down the left. You can show it, Chevy.
Gosh, I love seeing that E-Blade effect though.
Yes, Steve, we talk about defensive cover, we talk about,
that E-Blade effect.
Covering.
Looks like they're making a suicide pact push down
this is Simic. He's going to play a reverse pass over the top of the defense.
They know that they don't have
and I stop it there. Now, don't you think that, Ideal should be the first one to cover in there? And other Nora's he's beaten, he should go into a covering position. No, because the two centre-backs, rather ideal, just leaves him exposed. It is Adam who has got to go back now and make an unnecessary challenge. Because he's not used to play as a full-back, and he gets exposed because there's no cover. Ideal should be coming across and saying, you get behind me, this is my man. Or Haris should be coming across as well to help out the wing-backs.
But that TB doesn't have the Mensa anymore.
He's the worst five-man defense that I've seen today.
And they were vulnerable for.
They're going to get the melee racks.
Scored on the night. Is that super?
They're going to get the range.
Let's take a look. A little bit more detail.
It's actually going to be off going down to an Aghanim center ultimate. The swap's going to be
from the set piece there. You highlighted.
He's got no quality that available this time though. He's going to get a TP in from his friendly touch buddy. It's not going to be a problem. Contribution so far. But Simic once again, I mean the power no they won't.
It's astounding.
Everyone's done TP
look at
back.
The neck muscles and the power he actually generates from the penalty spot. Smashes it down into the bottom corner. It's a wonderful goal.
We saw the procedure have the bulk of the possession in that first 45 minutes. Let's just have a little look at them dominating and JDT trying to get the ball here, Chevy. In many ways, it's a bit of a frustrating time for them, isn't it?
Well, it
69
is. I mean,
minutes,
baby. Challenges when they win the ball.
We got ourselves a cast here where we have an ancient apparition who's not 25 yet.
Who's one of Malaysia's best young forwards.
No,
so
he definitely is 25.
They've been very, very poor. You've got to beat the ball, draw a foul, win a free kick, do something. But unfortunately, first 45 minutes.
And there's the ultimate going out from Blue. They want to get more stuff while they have Cruz down.
Coming up, here's Danog and Shakan in the meantime with news from the wider world of sport.
Radiant's bottom.
That's it. That's the set of Barracks.
Thank you, Steve. And to the NBA,
they just have to get top now,
City Thunder
top
secured a berth in the playoffs. This after registering a 115-93 win over the Miami Heat.
Okay.
And it was Russell Westbrook who proved to be the difference on the night. Last season's MVP, registering his 25th triple-double of the season as OKC earned their third straight appearance in the playoffs.
That's going to go ahead and hit the Elder Titan.
The San Antonio Spurs
going to land the stun. They do manage to find the sleep on the Necro. Dying immensely, but
the Sacramento Kings 98-85 at the AT&T Center.
Not the swap here. He's going to go ahead and Shivas, but make Yabaha, whatever his name is, he's taking quite a bit of damage. They get the silence out. The ultimate, he's down. There's no
celebrated his first major win by visiting some of the iconic sites in New York. 27-year-old won the Masters on Sunday by one stroke. Many consider Reed an underdog heading into the final round.
Newbee, they're in a deep pickle here. The only thing they have left is the Underlord.
That gives me more fuel,
and
fire to go out
and I think
play good golf.
This is looking pretty scary here, but the burn damage is quite a bit. Ice, going to throw out some good old ice shards. And it's now Mega Creeps.
Allow it to
they can defend things.
How big the stage
so they got to end it.
We're headed for a very short break, but when we return, it's straight to the Gloria Buncano Stadium for the second half of the Siege of Jakarta, and your target
kicks them back in the base. Actually, they didn't even do that. They kicked them off
How
to the side.
How many hotels does Trivago compare? 1,000? 30,000? 200,000? 900,000? Trivago now compares prices from over 1 million hotels to find your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
The new champion will be crowned after last year's winner, Christy Kerr. Catch it all at the Lottie Championships. Thursday, live on Fox Sports 2.
Sun Gaming.
Ready,
take game number 1.
With the best match there
Game number 2 to be here shortly. This is Party Beatty. Yes, it's some Dota 2 action. I see you for the next game. Party Beatty. Signing off.
An artist must always see below the surface. Find the ugliness beneath the beauty.
My work is too safe and too shocking. Even if I paint the perfect painting, no one will ever look at it and see what I see. No one will know my name.
My brush, my weapon.
Give me a museum, and I'll fill it.
One of us is leaving.
Nobody leaves Picasso.
I am not your prisoner!
We are all capable of the most horrible violence. Which is why we must fight so hard against it.
Welcome
into the Bundesliga. Beautifully finished. Yes, it can.
Top 10 lightweights face off in a battle between fight of the year bound.
Crazy night. I cannot wait.
Crazy, chaotic, amazing race.
A very warm welcome back. We are in Jakarta. We've had a show purely from the fans during half-time. They've been noisy, they've been boisterous, they've been showing us the mosaics in this revamped arena, which is going to be the centerpiece of the Asian Games later on this year. And we've had a real show from their team as well in the first half, particularly Marko Simic, the Croatian man who played for Negri Sembilan and Malacca just last season in the Malaysia Super League. He's moved over to Jakarta and has become an iconic already figure in this season. He scored a hat-trick against Tampines. He got a 19-minute hat-trick in the first half here. Stanley Bernard Samuel, former Malaysia international, you were telling me the atmosphere, what it's like to be on the pitch or a spectator in that venue when they're on your side. Oh, there can be surely no better feeling.
Well, it's almost like a